ndagira nde ndamurengera ngo adahora azi iminsi yose akanduye. Nuko umwami Yesu arabaza ati, ntimwumvise ibyo umucamanza ukiranirwa yavuze? Ubwo bibaye bityo, Imana se yo ntizarengera intore zayo ziyitakira ku manywa na nijoro, mbese yazirangarana? No. Ndababwira yuko izazirengera vuba vuba. Haleluya. Izazirengera vuba. Ariko umwana w'umuntu naza, mbese azasanga kwizera kukiri mu isi? Muri ibi bihe Yesu azasanga abagore bakigira kwizera, abagabo bakigira kwizera.
Then he spoke a parable to them, saying that men always ought to pray and not lose heart, saying, there was in a certain city a judge who did not fear God nor regard man. Now there was a widow in that city, and she came to him, saying, get justice for me from my adversary. And he would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, though I do not fear God nor regard man, yet because this widow troubles me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she weary me. Then the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge said. And shall God not avenge his own elect, who cry out day and night to him, though he bears long with them? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man comes, will he really find faith on the earth? Now try to explain that for yourself. I think I am done. We all have our Bibles. Now let's ask ourselves this. What does this mean? I'm going to give you my version or my take on this, and then you, I think you also have your own. May the Holy Spirit reveal the rest to you according to this passage. Then I'll just say what I think. Jesus tells the disciples, I will give you a parable of what happened. In this parable, the lesson is a prayer of persistence. I'll give you a parable. In a land, in a certain city, in that city, something happened. There was a lot of injustice in this city. And when it came to widows, it was even worse. Because widows had no one to plead their case. A widow is an image of someone who is vulnerable. Now the one who has shown injustice to them is an image of someone who is stronger than them. When a strong man meets a weak and vulnerable person, they do not only humiliate them, they also rob them the little they have. In this certain city, there was no justice for such. Though there were judges, the judges never feared God, never feared man. I need you to picture this city. It has weak, vulnerable people. It has strong, mighty people. And And the judges
ntibubaha Imana
do not fear God.
kandi ntibatinya abantu.
They do not fear man.
Ibaze catastrophe.
It's
Biri aho ha.
chaos.
Ibibazo biri aho ha.
The problems here,
Ingorane ziri aho.
the issues.
Yesu abwira abigishwa be,
Jesus tells the disciples,
uyu mupfakazi
this widow,
amaze kwamburwa ikintu cye,
when she was robbed,
ahantu yari afite ho guhungira
her only solace
ni ku mucamanza.
was towards the judge.
Ariko uriya mucamanza
But then the judge
ntatinya Imana,
does not fear God,
ntazi amategeko y'Imana.
does not know the laws of God.
Nubwo ayazi,
Yes, they might know them,
arayica.
but they go beyond them.
Amategeko avuga ngo
The laws that say
uzarengera umupfakazi,
you always fight for the widow
uzarengera urengano.
and give justice to those who need
Ayo
it.
mategeko arayazi,
The judge knows this,
ariko ntashaka kuyakoresha
but they do not want to use these
kandi
laws,
ntashaka kurenganura abantu.
and they don't want to show justice.
Icyafashije uyu mupfakazi
The only thing that helped this widow,
si impuhwe yateye umucamanza,
it is not that she could get mercy from the judge.
ntabwo yazaga ashakisha pitiye. Urabona n'ukuri, urabona ibyo yari yabivuyemo.
She was not coming trying to get pity from the judge. It had passed the level of pity.
Ugirira mwene ibyo umuntu ugira impuhwe, ariko uko aradiringa n'utagira impuhwe.
You will get pity from people who have compassion, but she's dealing with a judge who has no compassion.
Hari abantu bagira imitima yoroshe,
There are people who are soft-hearted,
hari abandi babazi.
and people know this group of soft-hearted people.
Iyo mugeze imbere ahita abomoka, yabomoka urya agahaguruka agaterura, kuko azi ko afite umutima woroshe. Abafite imitima yoroshe bararushe.
Now,
Bararushe.
soft-hearted people are easily manipulated because people know if you get in front of them and break down and cry, they will lift you, they'll try to solve your problems.
Barababonera cyane.
Soft-hearted people are easily manipulated. They have so many problems,
Ikindi barashukika cyane.
and they are easily deceived.
Kuko ntumenya uwo muntu uri mushakisha ibyo bintu nayo marira n'agahinda niba ari ukuri cyangwa atari ukuri. Kubera umutima w'impuhwe nta mwuka wo kurobanura imyuka bagira.
Soft-hearted people tend to be very compassionate, and because they are very compassionate, they do not easily discern spirits. So when people come and cry to them and they want to show them pity, they do not easily discern that some of these tears are not authentic, that it is manipulation.
Mu bundi buryo n'abantu bizera bose.
These
Naivete.
people are very naive, and they trust so fast and so easily.
Bamwe muri mwebwe tubarimo.
And some of you here are like that. You are very soft-hearted.
Ariko hari abandi bakamiritse uraza warira ngo ararizwa se niki. Ukamure agahuwe ntaki. Gashangwa reka ziyo niki na mico sha. Warabamenyereye abo. Wewe wabyumva ukumvugiye guturika kwe. Arababaye reka sha turabazi. Hari abandi bantu babayeho gutya.
But then there is another extreme of hard-hearted people who are not moved by tears. They are not moved by any problem. You come, you cry, they look at you and they're like, you are pretending. This is pretense. Yet the soft-hearted person thinks that the world has come to an end. The hard-hearted think it's all a show.
Imana mu mbabazi zayo kugira ngo irengere bamwe ikiza abandi. Igihe cy'urushako izana umugore ukomeye cyangwa umugabo ukomeye n'undi woroheje. Iyo mwabaye tafu mwembi nta urutahamo. Umwe abagutyo n'undi akaba kwa kundi nababwiye. Ugasanga umugore we uramumenera we ureba umugore yazindutse ugeyo. Cyangwa se uriya mugabo aragoye reba umugore we. Siko bimera.
Now, God in his infinite wisdom, he has solved this problem of soft-hearted people and hard-hearted people by bringing them together in a marriage. You will always find that in a marriage, there is one who is soft-hearted and there is one who is hard-hearted. And people outside can easily tell, if you need this, you go through the wife. The husband is difficult. If you need this, you go through the husband. The wife is difficult. People know how to handle you as a couple. I think you know this. If you want to ask for money, you know who in the couple to ask for the money.
kiriya kigabo cyatinze kugenda cyangwa uriya kiriya kigore cyatinze kugenda cyahavuye Mana gikoreho kigende negera umugabo anyihera ifaranga. Iryo rikaba isengesho rikomeye ryo kumwimura kugira ngo ugire faveur kuko iya muri ruhande.
And some of you
ntabwo byoroshye.
Some of you, when you want money, you pray for the wife to leave. You say, God, touch her, move her. You pray for God to move the wife so that you can easily get the money from the man. Or some of you pray for the men to leave. You pray for moving prayers to move the husband so that the wife can easily give you the money.
Ariko nanone muri bwa bwenge bw'Imana buhambaye ihuza abakomeye n'aboroheje kugira ngo bubake. Ihuza abakomeye n'aboroheje kugira ngo bagendane mu rugendo. Umwe nagwa unda mubyutse ngo ababiri bararutumwe.
But God in his infinite wisdom connects the strong to the weak so that they build each other, so that they walk towards where they are going together. In his wisdom, he connects the opposite sides.
Icyanangaje muri Bibiliya ntibatubwiye niba umucamanza yari umuseribateri, niba yari umupfakazi nawe, niba ataragira bavuze gusa umugabo. Kuko kugorana yagoye uyu mupfakazi. Iyo agira umugore aba yaramunyuzeho. Cyangwa se hari n'abandi batanyurwaho. Hari abandi nabo udashobora kuza ngo waciye ku mugore waciye ku mugabo baravuga ati navuze 1.1.
And the Bible hasn't told us if the judge was married, if the judge was single, if the judge was a widower. The Bible is not clear who the judge was, because maybe if he was married, the widow could have gone through the wife. But there are some couples where if the man has said it, it is done. The wife cannot even change his mind.
Ariko ndashima Imana ko Bibiliya itatubwiye umugore cyangwa umugabo yarafite. Umugore yarafite.
But I thank God that the Bible doesn't talk about the marital status of the
kuko hari
judge.
ikigomba kuba muri njyewe igihe ndimo mpura n'abantu bameze gutyo.
Because something has to happen in me when I meet such a group of people.
Igituma umudamu uyu mupfakazi aje kurenganurwa niki?
Do you know why the issue of the widow is going to be solved?
Nuko ikintu bamutwaye ari iki?
It is because what they robbed belonged to her.
Icyakabiri aragikunda.
And she loved it dearly.
Icyo udakunda ntugikurikirana.
What you don't love, you do not fight for.
Icyo udakunda mukireke kigende.
What you do not value, you do not fight for. You let it go.
Ariko ikintu cyagukozeho.
But something that is really meaningful to you,
icyo waruhiye,
what you struggled for,
urakirwanirira.
you fight for it.
Kugeza bagukuyemo ubugingo.
Until you can even die.
Muranyumva neza?
Do you get it?
Ndagira ngo ahumve.
I need you to get this.
Ijambo ryitwa urukundo ndaza kurigarukaho.
I will define love later.
Iyo uri musenga,
when you are praying,
udafite urukundo,
and you do not have love,
ntabwo utinda mu masengero.
you do not persist in prayer.
Ntabwo utitiriza kuri icyo kintu.
You do not persevere for what you're praying
Ariko iyo icyo kintu gikunda,
But when you love what you're praying for,
ntabwo uruhuka.
you do not stop praying.
Hari ikintu gikomeye bari bambuye umupfakazi.
There is something they had told the widow.
Yarazi system y'igihugu cye.
She knew the system in her city.
Yarazi biri mu mudugudu we.
She knew what happened in the city.
Yarazi ko hari abantu barenganya.
She knew that there are people who had injustice.
Nawe yari yarakozweho n'akarengane.
And she had faced injustice.
Nawe yabaye victime muri ibyo bibazo.
She was a victim of injustice.
Ikindi yarazi ko abarenganura nabo batagondwa.
And she knew that judges never change their minds.
Ikindi wagombaga kumufasha yari yarapfuye ari we mugabo we.
And the only one who could have helped her was her husband. He was dead.
Niwe yagombaga kohereza ngo ajye guhangana n'abandi bagabo.
She could have sent her husband to go and deal with other men.
Cyangwa se niba baragitwaye iyo umugabo ahaba.
Or maybe if her husband was alive, they wouldn't have robbed her.
Kubera gasuzugura basuzugura mwene abo bantu niyo mpamvu babambura ibyabo.
Because they despise people like widows, they steal from them.
Kandi bazi neza ko abarengera nabo ntacyo bamaze.
And they know that no one will speak for them.
Zenda barya ruswa.
Maybe the judges or lawmakers are corrupt.
Cyangwa se nabo bari mu babambuye.
Or they're even among those who rob them.
Ariko babyihisha inyuma.
But they hide, of course. It's not
Uyu
obvious.
muntu uramugeraho gute?
So how do you approach this person?
Umupfakazi aricara aravuga ngo
The widow sat and thought,
nta mugabo mfite
I have no husband.
wari kundenganura.
No one could speak for me.
nta mwene wacu mfite
I have no prominent relative.
nari kujyayo kureba
I could have seen him and he solved
nta
my
muntu
problem.
ukomeye mfite
I have no strong person with
nari
me
kuririra
that I could cry to.
mfite gusa umucamanza imbere
I only have a judge
ariko utubaha imana
who does not fear God,
kandi ntatinya
who
n'abantu
does not fear people.
ngiye kumwiyahuraho
I am going to go. It's a suicide mission.
ngiye kumwiyahuraho
It's a suicide
mu
mission.
gitondo akaza
So she would come in the morning
undi akamwihorera
and the judge would ignore
mu
her.
mugoroba
In the
akagaruka
evening she would come
undi
back and
akamwihorera
the judge would
Mu
ignore
gitondo
her.
akazinduka.
The next day she would come back.
umujije yaza kunywa icyayi cya mu
When the,
gitondo
when the judge would come for breakfast,
akabona wa mupfakazi ari
the widow would be in the same place.
narinje kuri cya kibazo
I'm coming back from my problem.
akamureba
The judge would look at her
akisohokera
and walk out.
akagenda amukurikiye mu nzu
And she would follow the judge on the way.
umujije yagera ku kazi
And the judge would get to the office
agahagarara imbere ya biro
and she would stay by the office.
umujije akirirwa akora
The judge would work the whole
mu
day.
mugoroba yataha
In the evening on his way
umupfakazi
home,
amuri inyuma
the judge would, the
nta
widow would
yindi
be
soko y'imbaraga n'imbabazi afite
She had no other place for mercy, for pity.
nta wundi wo kumutabara afite
No one can save her.
mu ntege nke ze
In her weaknesses,
yiyemeje ikintu kimwe
she has decided one thing:
gutitiriza
to persist.
nizo mbaraga asigaranye
Her only strength is
ngifite
persistence.
amaguru yanjye
As I can walk,
ngifite amaboko yanjye
as I can walk,
ngifite amaso
as
yose
I can see,
ndagenda
I will walk.
ndagenda
I will walk.
nta kindi isigaranye
I have nothing left.
simfite mama
I have no mother.
simfite data
I have no father.
simfite umugabo
I have no
simfite
husband.
akazi
I have no job.
simfite diplome
I have no degree.
simfite bene wacu
I have no relative.
simfite abana bakomeye
I have no powerful
simfite
children.
abavandimwe bakomeye
I have no relative.
ariko nanjye
But
mfite kwizera
I have faith
kutanyemerera kurekura
that does not allow me to give up.
mfite kwizera
I have faith
kutanyemerera kubivamo
that does not allow me to quit.
icyo nsigaranye
What I have left
nicyo ngiye
is
kurwanisha
what I will fight with.
icyo nsigaranye
What I have
nicyo
left
ngiye
is
gukoresha
what I will use.
byange bikunde
Whether it works out,
azankemurira ikibazo
he will solve my problem.
yewe
Yes.
keretse anyishe
Unless if he kills me.
kandi nimfa
And if I die,
nzapfa ndi maritire kuko naharaniye
I
ukuri
will die a martyr
kuko naharaniye ukuri
because I stood for the truth.
niko ufite ikibazo kingana gutyo ugasinzira nta soni
You have a problem and you sleep the whole night with no shame.
ukarya ukabyibuha kugeza igihe uturi imibi nta soni
And
ufite
you
icyo kibazo
eat and eat and eat with the issues you have.
ikibazo cyawe ntigihagije kukizanira Gitwaza ntigihagije kukizanira abashumba no ni icyawe dabo
Your problem, it's not enough to bring it to Gitwaza. It's not enough to give it to the pastors. It is your problem in the beginning.
namaze gutanga umutwaro kwa apotre kanisinzira urasinzira iki
I gave my burden to Apostle. He will pray for me. I can now sleep the whole night. How dare you sleep?
nusanga apotre ari umucamanza wa wundi urabigenza ute
Now
nawe
what?
yifitiye ibye
What-
agahinda ke n'ibibazo ze n'imibabaro ye
What if Apostle is like this judge, having his own issues, and he will not pay attention to your issues?
uva ngubwire
Let me tell you.
hindura uburyo urimo usenga wa mugabo
Change the way you are praying,
hindura
gentlemen.
uburyo urimo usenga wa mugore
Ladies, change the way you are praying.
no reka tuvuge muri uru rurimi
Let's speak in a language we can easily understand.
nta soni
You have no shame.
inzira imwe irava nawe uyisinziriyemo imitonyi iramanuka ukagona nta soni uba uri muzima
The house is leaking. The house is leaking and you sleep like it is not leaking and you have no shame.
ibaza inzira imwe iva yose
Think if your whole house is
kugera mu
leaking
gitanda
until your bed is wet
abantu bose bakabyuka
and everyone wakes
wowe
up
ugasigara ugonera muri iyo
and you
mitungo
remain snoring in the wet bed.
abantu baravuga ati
People think something is wrong with
afite
you.
ikibazo
Something is wrong with you.
uko niko nawe umeze
That's how your life
inzu
is.
yawe irimo irava
Your house is leaking
urarya
and you eat
ukajya mu mapati
and you go to parties
ukanezerwa
and you become happy.
what
Ni gute? How?
umwana arakunaniye.
Your child has become a problem in the house,
Uricaye tu.
and you sit comfortably.
Ntacyo azahura ibihe bizamwigisha.
My child will meet times and seasons. They will learn. I don't have to teach my child.
Umwana wawe wasengeye akamenya arimo arakuzanira udupagani kazi n'udupagani mu rugo kumva ngo ni normal. N'abana bakundana gute.
You prayed.
Ubifata normal, urasinziriye, warangiza ukadutumiza mu bukwe bwuzuyemo inzoga. Izo nzoga zizakwereka uko bubaka. Urasinziriye, umwana wawe arimo akundana n'abapagani, donc c'est normal. Anzaniye agafiance agaki kagapagani. Uranezerewe, urasinziriye. Hari ikibazo ufite.
You are sleeping.
Hari ikibazo gihari.
You are sleeping and your child has brought a fiancé. They are engaged and their fiancé is a non-believer. You invite us to the wedding and there is alcohol all over. And to you, it's very normal. You have a problem. They come in your house.
Mama.
And they say, Mother, I'm going to talk to my fiancé in our bedroom. And they close the room. And then you say, and then they go and they lock themselves in the room, and you remain in the living room and you pray, God, let my children get married, provide for their needs. What are they doing in the room? And the next day you bring your big Bible to Zion Temple. How dare you come to church when your house is leaking? I know of an old woman who loved her grandchild very much. You know, in the village we like going to our grandparents' house. Especially if you have your grandmother in the village. She will cook food for you and keep it for you. So because your grandmother loves you so much, she doesn't teach you how to pray. She prays for you. Now this is how this grandmother was. She would let you eat. After eating, she would pray that bless the food that my grandchildren have eaten and bless them after you have finished eating. She never taught her grandchildren to pray for food before eating it. She would let them eat and then touch their stomachs and pray and say, God, I'm praying for the food my grandchildren have eaten. That was love. She's not teaching them to pray. People of God. Such grandmothers do not exist anymore. Let's pray for ourselves. We don't have people who care for us to that extent anymore.
Voila.
The widow has to get her things returned to her. And the only one who can return them is not paying attention. So the judge sat one day and he said, I do not fear God. I do not fear men. But this woman is troubling me. Let me solve her problem and get my peace. She is too much. One day he calls her and says, tell me your problems. Morning, noon, evening. It's too much. Tell me what's your problem. The widow never told him. Never told him you are a wicked man. She told him the problem she had. She was not offended. She didn't say he had refused to solve my problem. She kept her faith that one day he would listen to her.
icyo uyu mucamanza yakoraga,
what the judge used to do,
yarimwo atyaza kwihangana k'uyu mubyeyi.
he was sharpening the patience of this woman.
Iyo usenga ubwa mbere,
When you pray for the first
ubwa
time,
kabiri,
the second time,
bikanga gucamo,
it doesn't go through,
hari ukwihangana kwawe kurimo kugeragezwa.
your patience is being tried.
Reka kubivamo,
Do not quit.
reka kubivamo.
Do not quit.
Abantu benshi impamvu babivamo
Many people abandon
nuko nta rukundo baba babifite.
and quit because they don't love it enough.
Reka ndebe inama gato mu gitabo cya Isaya,
If you may go with me to the book of Isaiah,
igice cya 62
Isaiah 62, Isaiah 62,
ku murongo wa mbere.
verse 1.
Bibiri iravuga ngo kubw'urukundo, vuga ngo kubw'urukundo nkunda Siyoni sinzatuza, kubw'urukundo ngiriye Yerusalemu sinzaruhuka, kugeza ryari ubwo gukiranuka kwaho kuzatambika nko gutangaza ko kumuseke, n'agakiza kaho kakamera kitabaza ryaka.
For Zion's sake, but the Kinyarwanda Bible says, for the love I have for Zion, for Zion's sake I will not hold my peace, and for Jerusalem's sake I will not rest, until her righteousness goes forth as brightness, and her salvation as a lamp that burns.
Umva,
Listen.
urukundo,
Because of love,
ukunda uwo muntu,
that you love that
ukunda
person,
icyo kintu,
that you love that thing,
nirwo ruguhesha imbaraga zo gutitiriza.
that love allows you to persist.
Iyo udafite urukundo,
If you don't have love,
no kwinginga birahagarara,
you can't intercede.
no gutitiriza birahagarara.
You can't persist.
Ariko urukundo
But love.
nibwo rutuma
Love enables you
utaruhuka.
to never give up.
Ikintu uyu mubyeyi yari afite yambuwe,
The thing that this woman had lost,
biragaragaza ko yagikundaga cyane,
we can see that she loved it deeply
mu buryo yagikurikiranye iyo kiri,
because she followed it and she wasn't willing to give up.
yagikurikiranye iyo kiri,
She followed it to where it was.
kubera urukundo rw'icyo kintu.
Because of the love she had for it.
Tugasinzira.
And the love you have for what you have.
Kubw'urukundo nkunda Siyoni
Do not sleep. For the love I have Zion,
sinzatuza.
I will not hold my peace.
Umva mubyeyi,
My mother,
umva mwene data,
my brother,
kubw'urukundo ukunda icyo kintu,
because of the love you have for what you're praying for,
ongera usenge cyane.
pray again and again.
En fait, gutitiriza
Persistence,
birangana n'urugero ukunda icyo kintu.
your persistence is equal to the love you have for what you're praying for.
Iyo urukundo ari ruto,
If the love is minimal,
rugera igihe kwihangana no gutitiriza bihagarara.
eventually you lose the patience and the persistence for it.
Kubw'urukundo ukunda umwana wawe,
For the love you have for your child,
tuzatuza.
do not hold your peace.
Kubw'urukundo ukunda umugabo wawe,
Because of the love you have for your husband,
umugore wawe,
the love you love your wife,
tuzatuza.
do not find peace.
Tuzaceceke.
Do not be quiet.
Kiriya kintu wenda kugera,
The thing that you are looking to
umutima
attain,
wawe wifuza,
that your heart longs for,
tuzatuza.
do not find peace
Utarakigeraho,
until you get it.
tuzatuza.
Do not find peace
Utaragifata,
until you have it.
kuko
Because
waracyambuwe.
it was taken from you.
Satani yarakwambuye,
Satan stole it from you.
akwambura ubwiza bwawe,
He stole your beauty.
ugomba kubuharanira.
You need to fight for it.
Akwambura umunezero wawe,
He took your joy.
ugomba kuwuharanira.
You need to fight back.
Akwambura amahoro yawe,
He took your peace.
ugomba kuyaharanira.
You need to fight back.
Akwambura ubutunzi bwawe,
He took your wealth.
wituza
Do not find peace
kugeza bugarutse.
until it comes back in your house.
Yakwambuye urugo rwawe,
He took your marriage.
ugomba kuharanira.
So fight back.
kugeza urugaruye.
until you return your marriage.
Yakwambuye ubwenge bwawe.
He took your mind.
Ugomba kubiharanira
Fight back
kugeza bije.
until your mind is
Imbaraga
restored.
uzakoresha
The strength you will use
n'uburemere bw'urukundo ukunda icyo kintu.
equals to the heaviness of the love you love it.
Kubw'urukundo ngunda Siyoni
Because of the love I have for Zion,
sinzatuza.
I will not hold peace.
Urukundo ngunda Yerusalemu
Because of the love I have for Jerusalem,
sinzaceceka.
I will not go
Kugeza igihe
quiet
nzabona agakiza kaho kamuritse nk'umucyo.
until her righteousness goes forth as brightness.
Komeza utitirize.
So persist,
Komeza usenge.
pray,
Komeza uhamagare.
call
Kugeza igisubizo kije.
until the answer comes,
Kugeza bije.
until it comes.
Kubw'urukundo umubyeyi akunda umwana arasunika kugira ngo abyare.
Because of the
Nubwo
love,
bibabaza.
because of the love a mother has for her child, she will push even though it is painful until the child is born.
Very good. He will.
She will push.
He will.
She will push.
Ngawe vuga iyo P U C H.
P-U-S-H.
Tangira P.
Push.
Vuga. We-
P.
Pray
Senga. U.
until
Kugeza igihe. S.
something
Ikintu. H.
happen.
Kibaye.
Urabyumva neza?
Push until something happens.
Pray
Pray.
until
Senga.
something
Kugeza
happen.
igihe ikintu
Wiceceka,
kikoretse.
push, sunika. Ni umugore arasunika kugera umwana
Push.
avutse.
A woman pushes until a child is born.
Bibabaze, sunika.
It is painful but push.
Bibabaze,
It
sunika.
is painful but push.
Kubw'urukundo ushaka kureba uwo mwana wawe.
Because you want to see the baby.
Uwihishe mu nda kubw'urukundo mufitiye.
Because of the love you have for the one in the womb.
Urirengagiza ububabare bwawe.
You will ignore your pain.
Urasunika
But you push
kugeza avutse.
until the child is
Mu
born.
masengesho sunika
Push in prayer.
kugeza igisubizo cyawe
Till your
kije.
solution comes.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Sunika.
Push.
Sunika.
Push.
Sunika.
Push.
Kugeza
Until
umucyo ubonetse.
light comes.
Kandi iyo wanze gusunika
And when you refuse to push,
uba igitambo cy'uwo mwana bakakubaga.
you become a sacrifice for the child and they operate you.
Cesariye.
You have a C-section.
Uwo wagombaga gusunika akavamo mu nzira ikwiriye baragutema umubiri
So
kugira ngo aze. Byanze bikunze icyo kintu kigomba kuza. Wasunika utasunika rero wiva ku mavi yawe. Nutamusengera ngo akizwe hari abandi bazamusengera agakizwa kuko umugambi w'Imana nuko agomba gukizwa.
when you don't push and the child is born in the right way they should have been born, they will operate you and the child will still come out. But you will have paid the price through the operation. The same happens. If you don't push until something happens, if you don't pray until something happens, someone else will pray, but there is a cost you will still pay.
Hey! Reka nkubwire gato y'intambara y'urukundo.
Let me tell you briefly the battle of love.
Iyo ukunda ikintu urakizira.
When you love something, you are ready to die for it.
Inshuti nyinshi zirabikwangira.
And you will lose many friends because of that thing you
Uyu
love.
muntu mukundira iki?
Why do you love this one?
Iki kintu gikundira iki?
Why do you love this?
Urabizira.
You will die.
Ibice intege biza ari byinshi.
So many things discourage you.
Mwese mwubatse.
All of you who are married,
Ntawe udafite inkovu z'urugo.
all of you who are married, you have scars of marriage.
Ugikunda uwo muntu bwa mbere.
When you still loved that person for the first time,
Abaguca intege babaye be.
there are so many people who discouraged you.
Mama ubukene bw'iwabo uzabakizwa n'iki?
There are so many people.
Ntibavuge ko ari mu bakavuga ko iwabo bakene. Arazira ubukene bw'iwabo.
There are people who came and told you, how can you marry them when they come from a very poor family? No one accused them of anything else besides the poverty of their family.
Waba umaze batoya ubukene ntacyo bimbwiye tuzakora.
And then you say, I don't care about the poverty, we will work hard, we will live.
Undi akaza
Then someone else comes
baterego aragushuka afite abandi.
and they tell you, he has other people he loves, not you alone.
Ugavuga ati ntacyo nzamukundana nabo.
And then you say, I will love him still, even though he could be interested in others.
Ejo bakagaruka.
And then others come the next day.
Batari kuyu mufiance cyangwa fiance wawe
And they-
no umugome waruzi ko yabyaye.
And they tell you she's wicked. She has a child that she gave birth when she was still young too.
Nawe ukavuga ngo
And then you say,
nzarera uwo mwana.
I will raise the child as mine.
Inzira zose zarangira
When all is done,
bakaja iwabo w'amafamili.
they go to the families now.
Terega
And they
n'ubundi
say,
n'abasogokuruza amoko yacu ntashingiranwa n'abariya bakazana ibisokuruza bimwe Petero Paul yabwiraga Timotheo ngo wirinde ngo imigenzo n'ibisokuruza by'abakecuru n'abasaza.
and then
Kabisa.
they go to the families and they look for the generations in the families and they say, our tribe does not marry into their tribe, our families do not marry into each other. They bring things like what Paul told Timothy, saying, ignore the fables of the old women.
Famille ikaguhaguruka
Then families rise against you because of what?
batumva wa mwana we
And they tell you, son,
titubishigikiye.
we will not support your wedding.
Nawe ukababwira
And you tell them,
ndamukunda.
I still love her.
Atoya
And they say, no,
basogokuruza
our grandfathers
badusigiye igihango.
left us this vow
Uriya miryango ntidushingira.
that these families should not marry into each other.
Iyo udakunda cyane uwo muntu cyangwa se n'abatagukunda cyane tugenda ukamuga tewa basogokuruza ndi bane basogokuruza bapfuye yashize imyaka 500 basogokuruza bavuze ko tutashingira.
When you don't really love that person, you will go to them and tell them, our grandfather said we can never marry into each other's families, so I think we should end the relationship. Mind you, those grandfathers died 500 years ago, but you still refer to them because you don't have the love that can go through.
Imizimu itandukanyije urukundo rwe.
Ghosts will end the relationship.
Ariko iyo ufite urukundo rwuzuye
But when you have a full, complete love,
umvuko Bibiliya imbwira
this is what the Bible says
mu ndirimbo za Salomo
in the Song of Solomon
ibice 8
8,
ku murongo wa 7.
verse 7.
Indirimbo za Salomo
The Song of Solomon
ibice 8
8,
ku murongo wa 7.
verse 7.
Bibiliya iravuga ngo amazi menshi ntiyazimya urukundo, inzuzi zuzuye ntizarurengera hejuru. Umuntu watanga ibyo afite mu rugo rwe byose kugira ngo agure urukundo yagawa rwose.
Many waters cannot quench love, nor can the floods drown it. If a man would give for love all the wealth of his house, it would be utterly despised.
Amazi menshi,
Many waters,
ibigeragezo byinshi
many trials
ntibizakubuza gukurikirana umucamanza
cannot stop you from pursuing the judge
kuko ufite icyo watekereje,
because you have thought of something.
ufite icyo ukunda,
You have something you love.
ufite icyo ushaka.
You have something you're
Amazi
seeking.
y'ibigeragezo,
The waters of trials,
amazi y'amagambo,
gossip,
amazi y'abantu
the waters of
bagerageza
people
kuguca intege,
who want to discourage you
bituma ahubwo nawe ushirizaho gusenga cyane,
will push you to pray even more,
gushakisha cyane,
to seek even more
kuzageza igihe
until
uzagwa ku gisubizo
you
cyawe.
find your solution.
Komera,
So be strong.
komera,
Be strong.
komera,
Be strong.
ntiyagira abaguca intege.
Let no one
Kurikirana
discourage you.
umucamanza
Follow the judge
kugeza igihe akurangiriza urubanza
until
rwawe.
they solve your case.
Umva Bibiliya iravuga ngo
The Bible
niba
says,
bisi bazi kugera ahantu baruha bagatanga bakarenganura abantu,
if those of the world know how to pursue until they find justice,
ngwese so wo mu ijuru,
how about your Father in
vuga
heaven?
ngo data wo mu ijuru,
The Father in heaven.
data wo mu ijuru,
The Father in heaven.
data wo mu ijuru
The Father in heaven.
ntazarushirizaho
Won't the Father in heaven
kurenganura intore ze
avenge his own elect
zimuririra amanywa nijoro.
who cry out day and night to him.
Mwene data,
My brother,
amarira yawe y'ijoro,
your tears of the night,
amarira yawe y'amanywa,
your tears of the
data
day,
wo mu ijoro arayo.
the Father in heaven can hear them.
Nubwo bitinze,
Though it has delayed,
nubwo bitinze,
though it has
nubwo
delayed,
ubona umunsi ukuze,
though it seems like the day has gone
nubwo ubona bigoye,
and it's very hard,
ndakubwira ngo data wo mu ijuru
the Father in heaven
agiye kukurenganura.
is going to avenge you.
Wowe witakira amanywa nijoro,
As you cry day and night,
ugiye kubona gutabara vuba.
He's coming to save you.
Agiye kugukorera
He's
igitangaza.
coming to do a
Ariko
miracle.
komeza kwizera kwawe,
But keep your faith,
komeza urukundo rwawe.
keep your love.
Ibyafashije uyu mupfakazi
What helped this
ni
widow?
ukwizera yari afite,
It is the faith
ni
she had
urukundo yari afite.
and the love she
Reka
had.
urukundo rwawe.
Let your love,
Ikindi yari afite muri we,
something she had.
yari afite kwizera,
She had faith,
yari afite urukundo.
she had love.
Icya gatatu,
The third thing she
yari
had,
afite ibyiringiro.
she had hope.
Bigende bitinde,
It could delay,
ariko bizaza.
but it will come.
Bigende bitinde,
It could delay,
bizaza.
but it will come.
Bizaza.
It will come.
Bitinde,
It could delay,
bizaza.
but it will
Izo
happen.
ni imbaraga z'ibyiringiro
That's the power of hope
zisunikwa no kwizera,
that is pushed by faith,
bikomoka mu rukundo.
rooted in love.
Bibiri iravuga ngo
The Bible says
zose bizashira,
it will all end,
ngo bitatu bizaguma:
but three will remain:
kwizera,
faith,
kwiringira,
hope,
ngo ariko cyane cyane urukundo.
and greater above all is love.
Ngo bitatu bizaguma.
Three will remain.
Hari igihe abantu bakuvaho,
Sometimes people abandon you,
abana bakakuvaho,
your children leave you,
umuryango ukakuvaho,
your family leaves you,
ubutunzi bukakuvaho,
your wealth melts,
ibintu bikakuvaho,
everything is lost,
n'ubwiza bukakuvaho,
even your beauty is gone,
ugacanganyikirwa.
and you become
Ariko
confused.
iyo ugifite ibi bintu
But if you
bitatu,
still have three things,
kwizera,
if you have faith,
kwiringira,
if you have hope,
urukundo,
if you have love,
ubasha kugaruza icyawe cyanjye.
you can pull what you lost.
Uyu mupfakazi
This widow,
atubera isomo
may she be our lesson
ryo
today.
kugumana kwizera kwacu,
A lesson to hold on to what you have faith
ibyiringiro
in.
zacu,
Hold on to your hope.
urukundo rwacu.
Hold on to your love.
Reka tubigire gutya rero,
This is what we're going to do.
kubera urukundo dufite,
Because of the love we have,
tugiye gutakira Imana amanywa nijoro.
we are going to cry out to God day and night
Dufite kwizera
with faith
kumanura ibitangaza,
that will bring down miracles
tugendera mu byiringiro
as we walk in hope
ko ibitariho ejo bizaza.
that what is not here today, tomorrow it will come.
Ntutakaze ibyiringiro
Do
byawe
not lose your hope
muri ibi bihe urimo.
in this season.
Nubitakaza,
If you lose hope,
Yesu aravuga,
Jesus says,
umunsi nzaza kuri iyi si,
when I come back,
umunsi nzaza mu nzu yawe,
when I come to your house,
umunsi nzaza mu kazi
when I
kawe,
come to your office,
nzasanga kwizera ukigufite.
will I find you with faith?
Kwizera ni iki?
What is faith?
Ni amaso atwereka ibyo tutabona.
Basically, faith is having eyes that show you what is non-existent.
Yesu naza kugutabara,
When Jesus comes to save your life,
udafite aya maso,
if you don't have these eyes,
uzamumenya gute?
how will you recognize him?
Uzamumenya gute?
How will you recognize him?
Gumana kwizera kwawe,
So please keep your faith.
gumana kwiringira kwawe.
Please keep your faith.
Ariko cyane
But above all,
ibyo ukora byose
everything you do,
bive mu rukundo.
let it be rooted in love.
Amazi menshi
Many waters
ntashobora gukuraho urukundo rwawe.
cannot remove your love.
Urukundo rwawe
Your love.
nibwo rutuma usenga.
Your love pushes you to pray.
Iyo utagikunda
If you don't love anymore,
nta mutwaro.
you can never have a
Iyo
burden.
utakigira umutwaro
If you don't have a burden,
nta byiringiro.
there is no hope.
Iyo udafite ibyiringiro
If you don't have hope,
nta kwizera.
there is no faith.
Iyo watakaje kwizera
When you have lost faith,
utakaza n'amasengesho yawe,
you stop praying.
umwuka wo gusenga
You lose the spirit of prayer.
ntuba ukiri wa muntu usenga.
You are not a prayerful person.
Ushobora kwibaza iri jambo,
You may ask yourself this.
none ko nasenze
I have prayed for long.
zanze kuza.
My answers have never come.
Yego,
Yes.
umenye ko
You need to know
uracyari mudiringa n'abacamanza batubaha Imana kandi batumvira Imana.
you're still dealing with judges who do not fear God, who do not fear men.
Niba
If
uyu muntu ashobora gukura igisubizo ku muntu utubaha Imana, wowe uhamagara so mu ijuru, igihe nikigera nazabikora, ariko icyatumye se atinda gatoya ni ukugira ngo arebe kwizera kwawe ko kukiriho.
If this woman could get her answer from someone who did not fear God or men, how about you who calls out to the Father, who cries out to him? Won't he come and avenge you speedily?
Data arakubwira iri jambo
This is what the Father is telling you.
ngo isubizemo imbaraga,
Give yourself strength
ongera
again
usenge,
and pray again
ongera utitirize ijuru,
and persist.
ongera uhamagara ijuru.
Call heaven.
Imana irakora.
God will work.
Ndibuka igihe kimwe
I remember one time,
ngiye kurangiza kuri témoignage,
I'll finish with this testimony.
twasengeraga umuntu wagombaga gukizwa.
We were praying for someone who was supposed to get saved.
Umudamu we yatuzaniye icyifuzo,
The wife had given us this prayer request.
nawe aduha icyifuzo,
She gave us
Na-
the prayer request,
tumwereka uko dusenga.
and we showed her how we were going to pray for the husband.
Umugabo we
The husband
yari umupagani
was a pagan,
kandi akamutoteza,
and he actually tortured the woman.
agatoteza kwizera kwe,
He would torture her faith,
tukamusengera.
so we would pray for her.
Rero igihe cyose twafataga amasengesho yo kwirize gusengera uyu muntu,
Every time we would fast to pray for this man,
twayarangizaga,
by the time we finished fasting,
iryo joro umugore akarara hanze, umugabo akamukingira.
that same night the man would tell the woman to spend the night outside. He would close the doors of the house and push her outside.
Mu gitondo kare kare
Early in the morning,
kabona wa mudamu ajya ahantu nari ntuye.
she would come to where I was staying.
Nyuma y'iminsi 3 tutarya,
After 3 days, we haven't eaten.
inzara yabakubise,
You are hungry.
musengera umuntu
You
umwe,
have prayed for one person.
mugatandukana na mugenzi wanyu muzi ngo arasanga ibisubizo, mugabo yabaye marayika.
And after praying, you would think that she's going back to her house to find her husband now transformed. He's an angel.
Yasubirayo
But when she went back home,
agasanga ubukana bwiyongereyemo inshuro ndwi, nka rya tanuru rya Nebukadineza ngo bashiramo inkwi inshuro ndwi.
he would have become 7 times worse to what she left him in. Like the furnace of Nebuchadnezzar, they made it 7 times hotter.
Umugore akaza,
So she would come back to us.
hari ikintu yambajije umunsi umwe,
One day she asked me this.
ngo ibi bintu wanzanyemo
She said, "These things you have taught me,
uri siri ko ari byo?
are you sure it works? Are you sure it's real?"
Tarakizwa
Before I was
nari
saved,
imeze neza n'umugabo wanjye,
I lived peacefully with my husband.
ibi bintu
But these things,
urabona ari byo?
you think it's real?
mubwira sere wihanga,
I said, "My sister, be patient.
rwose nibyo.
It is real."
Ati no,
And she said,
ko
"No,
bitahinduka.
how come he's not
Namubwira
changing?"
reka dusenge,
And I'll tell her, "Let's
tugafata
pray."
iminsi 7.
Then we would fast for 7 days.
Kuwa 7
On the 7th day,
ngataha nizeye,
I would have faith
noneho ejo azampa raporo nziza.
that she would give me a good report the next day.
Ya.
But the next day would be worse,
Umugore akaza
because she would come back
yakubiswe,
having been beaten by the husband.
ushize yamuraje hanze, noneho yamukubise arangije amutaha.
The first time she would spend the night outside, the second time he would beat her.
Aragarutse
So this time she came back again
ati mva rero,
and said, "Listen,
wowe
you,
mbwira gusa ko Imana ibaho ariko hari abadakizwa.
I need you
Tubyumvikaneho noneho nyibemo nziko yibaho ariko hari abatarahamagariwe ibyo kuki. Turamusengera ngo akizwe akaba mubi. Wewe ibi tubyiberemo, we tumureke. Ariko kuvuga ngo dusenga umuntu udahinduka tubireke.
So she told me, "I need you to tell me this, that there are people God has allowed that they will perish, they'll never get saved. And once we agree on this, me and you will just have faith for ourselves, but let's know that my husband is destined to perish."
Numva birangoye.
That was too difficult for me to
usomeye
accept.
ahantu bavuga ngo Imana ashaka ko abantu bose bakizwe.
I read a place for her in the Bible that says God wants all people to know him.
Arambwira ngo rega Bible yanditswe kera ngo buriya bibagiwe kuvuga ngo sauf abantu bamwe bamwe ngo hari abantu bamwe bamwe.
And she told me the Bible was written a very long time ago. They probably forgot to say everyone will get saved except.
Ndamubwira oya.
I said no, there is no
Muri make,
except. Basically,
tukongera tugasenga.
we would pray again.
Ndamubwira ikintu namubwiye.
One thing I told her,
Naramubwiye ntituzamurekure.
I said let's never release him.
Kuko arasa n'umuntu uri muri etage y'150.
It's like he's on 150th floor
Yasohotse mu idirisha.
and he's at the window.
Afashe idirisha ariko amaguru aranagana.
It's like he's about to fall off.
Kandi ukuboko kumwe kwarushye.
And one hand is tired.
Niko kwawe.
That's your hand.
Hasigaye ukwanjye.
Now let me keep holding.
Nanjye nimurekura.
If I release him,
Arava ku etage y'150.
he will fall off from the 150th
Agwe
floor.
hasi.
Fall down.
None reka
So,
ukomeze ntutendebuke.
do not lose your strength.
Komeza
Let's keep
ukuboko
holding.
kwawe.
Hold your hand
Nanjye nkomeze
and
ukwanjye.
I'll hold mine.
Hanyuma tumwizere.
And we'll have faith for him.
Umunsi umwe rero
One day,
twari mu rusengero.
we were in the church.
Turangije amateraniro.
After our service like this one,
Numva umwuka urambwiye
the Spirit told me,
ngo mubwire asigare.
Spirit told me to tell the lady to stay behind.
Tuje mu nguni.
So that we go to the corner of the church.
Hamagaye abandi bantu
I
babiri.
called two people.
Tugiye mu nguni.
We went to the corner.
Ndamubwira mama,
I told her, lady,
icara kuri iyi ntebe.
sit down on this chair.
Jya mu nguni.
I went to one corner.
Nohereza undi mu yindi
I
nguni.
sent someone else in another
Nohereza undi mu
corner.
yindi nguni.
And another one in another corner.
Ndababwira
I told them,
igihe kibaye kirekire.
it's been too long.
Duhamagara Imana.
Let's call on to
Uyu
God.
mugoroba
Tonight,
tuyijemo.
let's call.
Wowe bwira umwe.
I told the other one,
Uve ku mavi
you will stop kneeling
ari uko wumvishe ikintu.
if you hear a voice.
Nanjye ndayavaho
I will stop kneeling
ari uko.
the same.
N'undi arayavaho
And the next,
ari uko
we
byagenze.
will kneel until we hear a voice.
Ndababwira
I told them,
nubwo wowe ubyumva
even though you hear it,
uve ku mavi yawe
come from your knees
uhagarare.
and stand.
Utegereza abandi igihe buri muntu wese wenyine yiyumviye.
Wait until all of us have heard a voice.
Ibi mbabwira
The story I'm telling you,
si inkuru y'imbarirano
it's not an imaginary story.
kandi si ibikabyo.
And I'm not exaggerating.
Ni ukuri.
It's a true story.
Aya masengesho mbabwire yo gutitiriza ndayazi uko akora.
I know how it means to persist in prayer.
Turasenga.
We prayed,
Turasenga.
we prayed.
Nawe yicaye ku ntebe.
And she sat on the
Arimo
chair
asenga.
and she was praying.
Ibyambayeho ni
Do you know what happened to me?
narasenze
I prayed
mbona neza mu masengesho mu mwuka ko ninjira mu ijuru ngo bita umuryango ndawubomora ndinjira ku ngufu ndawumenagura mbona ko ninjira n'imbaraga zose.
I prayed, and immediately in the spirit I saw myself go to heaven and hit and enter through the door.
Protokole n'abandi bahagaze aho bose barahunga.
Everyone,
Ninjiranye aggressivity nyinshi.
I had become so aggressive in the spirit that all the ushers in heaven moved.
Nabibonaga mu mwuka.
I saw this in the spirit.
Ngiye kubona
Then I saw
umuntu amagaze imbere.
I saw someone stand in front of me.
Ako kanya
Right
je
then,
nari nzi ko mpagaze ahantu
I thought I was standing somewhere,
ariko nari mfukamye mu nguni.
but I was still kneeling in the
Ngo
corner.
hari yashize iminota 45.
45 minutes had passed and I was kneeling.
Nari nahuruje mwabagabo.
But I had called heaven.
Navuze amaverise yose
I
anshigikiye.
spoke all verses
Pera
that
mu
supported.
itangiriro.
From the beginning, the
Ndahuruka
Genesis,
ngera muri Apocalypse.
I came all the way to Revelation.
Ndahamagara.
I called heaven.
Ndahamagara.
I called.
Ndahamagara.
I called.
Nereka Imana
I showed
impamvu uwo
God
muntu agomba gukizwa.
why this man had to get
Agomba
saved.
no kuruhura uyu mugore.
He has to give rest to this man. I prayed.
Noneho nza kwibona uko nababwiye ninjira ahantu n'ibigufu.
Then I saw myself enter a place aggressively.
Mbona umuntu w'umugabo muremure
I saw a very tall man
amagaze imbere.
standing in front of me.
Arambwira
And he told me,
ngo kuki ugize iminsi unyeganyeza intebe y'Imana ukayibuza amahoro.
Why have
yamwe ngo unyeganyeze, yavuze ngo unyeganyeze intebe y'Imana bitambona intebe.
And he said, why have you shaken the throne of God for so many days? And as soon as he said, shaken the throne, immediately I saw the throne.
Ndavuga ngo
I said,
sindarekera,
I haven't stopped shaking the throne.
ndakomeza.
I'll keep shaking the throne.
Arambwira ngo twumvikane,
And he told me, listen,
rekeraho,
stop shaking the throne.
urashaka iki?
What do you want?
Uranyumva?
Are you listening?
Rekeraho,
Stop shaking the throne.
urashaka iki?
What do you want?
Ndamubwira,
I told him,
ndashaka ko uyu muntu akizwa.
I want this man to get saved.
Mufitiye urukundo
I love him.
kandi
And
agomba guha mushiki wacu amahoro.
he has to give a break to my sister.
Ararushe,
She's weary.
araceceka k'isegonda.
He kept quiet for like a second.
Arambwira,
And he told me,
uyu muntu
this man
afite umutima uruhije.
has a very difficult heart.
Afite umutima uruhije.
He has a very difficult heart.
Umutima we uranangiye.
His heart is very hardened.
Atariko,
But
dore icyo ngiye gukora.
this is what I'm going to do.
Kuva uyu munsi
From today,
ntazongera kumubuza amahoro.
he will never take her peace again.
Atariko kubera gusenga kwayo
But because of your prayers,
asigaranye imyaka 3 yo kubaho.
he has only 3 years to live.
Ari ku musego,
And on his pillow, as sleeping,
umugoroba w'ubuzima bwe
he is sleeping. He's in the evening of his life.
zaba amaze kumenagura umutima we muri iyi myaka 3.
In these 3 years, I will break his heart.
Icyo gihe nicyo gihe azakizwa.
That's when he will get saved.
Atariko
But now,
ntazongera kumubuza amahoro.
he will never disturb her again.
Garutse mbona ndapfukama,
When I came back from the vision, I found myself kneeling down.
mpita mpaguruka
And I stood up right away
kubwira abagenzi banjye
to tell the others,
mubivemo byarangiye.
to tell them that we are answered.
Mbona nabo bahagurutse,
But they also stood at the same time.
ndabahamagaye,
I called them.
ndababwira uhaguruka iki?
I asked them, why are you standing?
Arambwira ngo nabonye umugabo muremure,
And they said, I've seen a tall man.
ngo yambwiye ngo
He has told me
nitugende,
that let us go,
ngo igisubizo cyabonetse.
that the answer has been found.
Undi nawe bari kuvuga,
The same.
ariko detail
But the details,
ninjye wari uzifite.
I had them.
Turicaye,
We sat.
mvuze mu magambo magufi,
Briefly, I told them.
hanyuma njyanye umugore hirya,
And I took the woman aside.
mubwira ko atagisigaranye imyaka 3 n'umugabo we.
And I told her she doesn't have more than 3 years with her husband.
Ndabimuganirije,
I shared that story with her.
sinabibwira abandi.
I didn't tell the rest
Maze kubimubwira,
after sharing that with her.
kuva uyu munsi
And I told her from today,
nta nkoni,
he will never beat you.
ntagukingiranwa.
He will never close you out of the house.
None taha,
Go home.
nugera mu rugo
When you reach in your
genda ndaza
house,
kuza iwawe mu ijoro,
I'll come in the night.
ndareba uko bimeze.
I'll see what happens.
Turatandukana.
We separated our
Nko mu
ways.
masaa 2 y'ijoro
Around 8 in the night,
ndagenda,
I went to her house.
ngeze mu rugo
When I reached her house,
nsanga baricaye kuri veranda n'umugabo,
I found her sitting at the veranda with her husband.
barimo barasangira,
They were eating dinner.
ubuzima bwabaye bwiza,
Life was better.
nanjye baranzimana,
They gave me food
turarangiza.
and we finished.
Tukarebana na mushiki wanjye,
And I would look at my sister
tukenda nko guseka.
and
Umuntu
we,
yabaye nk'inkoko basutseho amazi, Gitwaza uranywa iki, urarya iki? Uyu ndavuga ibi simbizi.
and my sister would laugh because the husband had completely come down. He was serving me. He was humble. We were all wondering what happened to the man.
Imyaka 3 ishize
After 3 years,
twaratandukanye,
when we had separated our ways,
niko byagenze.
that's what happened. He passed away.
Umugore yabaraga umwaka ku wundi,
The wife would count year by year.
ku mwaka wa 3
On the 3rd year,
ari ku gitanda
on his bed,
ahamagaza undi muntu bakorana
he called someone they worked together with
wari ukijijwe,
who was saved
ati ndashaka kukwaturira.
and said, I want to confess my sins and receive the Lord.
Arangije kwatura,
After confessing and
Amaze
receiving
kwakira
the Lord,
Yesu.
after receiving the Lord,
arasinzira.
he slept.
ako gakiza twagakuriye kuva kure impamvu urukundo.
But salvation for that man came from a very far place. Why? Because of love.
Inzara yanyiciye kuri uwo mugabo sinayikorera na mwene mama.
I cannot explain to you how hungry, days that I was hungry, praying and fasting for that man.
Ndakubwira ngo
So,
kubw'urukundo umufitiye
because of the love you have for that person,
reka gutuza.
do not find peace.
Nubwo amazi n'imiraba byaza kuri urwo rukundo ntibizarurengera. Komeza kugeza ubonye agakiza ke gasohoye.
Though the waters may cover the love, keep pushing your love and persist until you see their salvation.
Amazi menshi
Many waters
ntashobora kurengera urwo rukundo.
cannot quench the love.
Icyatumye ibintu byinshi tutabigeraho ni urukundo ruke tugira.
We have not attained many things because we don't love them enough.
Akanusu ukunda umuntu ni kumusenga iyo atari kenshi ya. Muri twe hari abatagira urukundo. Uwo ntuzamubaze ngo inginga senga yinginga iki. Nta bimurimo kuko nta rukundo. Ariko urukundo ni umuzi w'amasengesho yo gutitiriza.
There are people who do not pray, they do not intercede because they have no love in them. Love inspires intercession. You cannot intercede if you don't love.
Muhaguruke dusenge.
Please stand up and let's pray.
Jesus. Subiramo vuga ngo mwami Yesu.
Repeat, Lord Jesus,
Nyongerera kwizera.
increase faith,
Kwiringira.
trust,
N'urukundo.
hope and love.
Urukundo
Give me love
rurengera amazi.
that goes above the waters.
Urukundo
Give me love
rutuma ndaceceka
that will cause me not to be silent
kugeza ndenganuwe.
until I find my justice.
Nararenganye.
I have faced injustice.
Isi yarandenganyije.
The world has shown me injustice.
Satani yarandenganyije.
Satan has shown me injustice.
Urukundo
Give me love
rutuma ninjira mu masengesho
that I may enter in prayer
yo gutitiriza.
to persist.
Urakoze Yesu.
Thank you, Jesus,
Kungiriye neza.
that you have done good.
Ngiye gusenga
I'm going to pray
kugeza mbigezeho.
until I achieve it.
Ngiye
I'm
gusunika
going to push
kugeza bije.
until it comes.
Ngiye gusunika
I'm going to push
kugeza mzaye.
until I birth.
Icyubahiro kibi cyawe.
The glory is yours
Uyu munsi ni iteka ryose.
today and for
Mu izina rya
eternity.
Yesu.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
Yesu abaho umugisha.
Jesus bless
Mutahane
you
nawe.
and go with
Imana
him,
ibagirire neza.
and may God bless you.
Murakoze cyane mugire icyo